My friends, today is the European Championship final with England. We take on France as we look to win our first trophy as a player. Can we do it? Let's find out. Hello everyone, what's going on? And welcome back to our My Player Career Mode. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch one of my videos. I hope you are all feeling fantastic and having an awesome day. As I say, European Championship final. It's a repeat, actually, of a game that we played in the group stage. We take on France. They beat us in the group stage, you might remember. We covered all of the group stage and the 2 knockout rounds leading to the final in the last episode. So if you do want to see how we got here, go back, watch the last episode, then come back to this one. But I will quickly run you through how we did get here. So that was the group. We finished second. France topped it, winning 3 out of 3. Into the quarterfinals, we took on Italy and won 2-0 before a 1-0 victory over the Netherlands. In the semi-final, France beat Spain 3-0 and they beat Portugal 2-1 in the quarterfinals to get here themselves. And one thing to talk about is the fact that for the first time ever since I've played My Player, I'll not be starting the final and I might have to come off the bench. I'm hoping I'm coming off the bench. You can see there, top left, we are starting as a sub for this game. Our manager rating, reputation, not high enough to start in the starting 11. What I've tried to do is counter this by increasing the minutes per half so that hopefully we'll still get a lot of action for you lovely people to look forward to. I'm hoping that works anyway. As soon as I click play match, we will see how we are in terms of the score and what minute it is if we are coming on. One thing to mention, I did have some skill points. I have gone ahead and allocated these into the shooting skill tree. I put one into long shots and shot power and the other into finishing and volleys in order to hopefully help England win this. Imagine if this is the first trophy we win as a player. Anything to do with Villarreal, we will talk about later, because for now, it's time to go into the biggest game of the series so far. As I mentioned previous, as soon as I click play match, we will get to see how it's going. Here we go. I've pressed the button. We've joined. The score is 0-0. 63 minutes into the game. I have, as I say, increased the minutes per half. So, these minutes should go longer, which might give us more time. This is a glorious chance. I know it's only half an hour, potentially more if extra time and penalties is needed. But it's time then to get ourselves into the European Championship final with England. And here we go then, introduced to the game, introduced to the European Championship finals. The objectives on the screen there, and we have a France free kick in their own half. England on the ball. Rice is the furthest player forward for us. Not sure how or why, but he is. And Harry Kane now finds me. Have we got the right ball back into the box for Rice? England strike! Declan Rice, the skipper, has scored the goal that may take England into dreamland. 22 minutes away from lifting the European Championships for the first time in history. Declan Rice. I said I don't know what he's doing up there. I don't know what he's doing up there. And it was a good job that he was up in the attack. Mike Maignan can't prevent the ball going in. And England have taken a giant step to the Euros trophy. It feels really strange because I've come off the bench, so we've not really seen much of the game. And the first highlight you've seen is a goal. It's so weird covering this after not actually starting the game. But here come England again then. Harry Kane's ball into the box, blocked by Kawande. And even though that goal has given us massive, massive confidence and jubilation, there is still 20 minutes of time to play. And this France side are very, very good. So expect chances. Guri, Mbappe, and there it is then. What was I just saying? Commentator's curse. Kylian Mbappe silences England. One apiece. 2 minutes between the goals. Just as I said that this France side is very good. They showcase the attacking quality. Gori's ball found by Diaby through to Mbappe. He doesn't miss those. Mbappe. Now Coman. France here on the attack again. Nobody closing down Kingsley Coman. He finds the ball for Mbappe. It's 2-1. There is a serious problem with the closing down in this game. It really is. Look at this. How much time do you want, Kingsley Coman? Have as much as you want. Mbappe, no one picking him up. 2-1 France. Disaster for England. But honestly, when you're defending like that, what can you say? Well, how did they have so much time? That's my concern. I don't know how or why, but we just give them so much space to work with. Bellingham, excellent work. Now Kane to Mount. Mount to myself. The touch to take it forward. Looking for Kane. Is he onside? He's got to get there. How has he not got there? He was onside as well. All he's got to do is get onto the end of the pass, and England are surely 2-2. Was that the moment for England to find the equaliser? And there you go. 2 minutes added on, and we are here over those 2 minutes now as the ball into the box. Bellingham heads it away. Ref, don't blow the whistle yet, unless I can't get the ball, in which case he has done. It finishes France 2, England 1. The disappointment again for England. Took the lead once again in the Euros finals. Like we did against Italy, just couldn't hold it. Mbappe double. France win. Congratulations to them. And if I ever have to start a game on the bench again, it's just so anticlimactic. Honestly. But congratulations, France. Deserving of that win after the 2 goals they got after going 1-0 down. I thought that would be it. I even gave us the rousing speech talking about how I thought that was going to be the moment for England. Not to be. Of course, there will be other finals for us, but after taking the lead in that one, it is disappointing that we weren't able to lift the trophy. We do get some manager rating, but that would have been helpful before the game. As I say, it was really strange to have to start it on the bench. Attention switches back then to our time with Villarreal. And you saw last episode, we made some really, really good signings. We signed Cucurella from Chelsea. I think he was around about £40 million, I want to say. There he is, 84 rated. And we also signed Calabria as well. So we signed a new left back and a new right back, which were 2 positions that we highlighted we needed to strengthen. The other one potentially is, I want to say, a centre midfielder. Parejo and Marino, really good, of course. Coquelin as well, not bad. But just to have another option as a creative midfielder, especially now that Parejo is 35. Marino was great, though, last season. He scored loads of goals, but he has been approached by Borussia Dortmund, so we'll see what happens, whether or not he remains at the club or not. And, yeah, we'll see what the rest of this transfer window brings. So, back to Villarreal we are then. I'm not playing in the pre-season tour. No interest in it, so I'll just see you with any news, and then the first game of the new season. Team of the tournament as well for the European Championships, and we are in it. It is solely made up of England and France players. The 2 teams that got to the final. And it says here, Mbappe grabs brace as France beat Villarreal. We know that that is not the case. It was France beating England. Not sure why it still does this, but I have noticed this in the news a few times. Goalkeeper of the tournament was Aaron Ramsdale. Player of the tournament was Mbappe. No surprise. Scored the 2 goals that got the victory for France. And I am still looking through. No more new signings to tell you about yet. So we'll carry on forward. Transfer news as Sven Botman has signed from Leverkusen. £48 million. 83 overall. And he is a fantastic defender. So more strengthening to the team as we look to go on a title charge in La Liga this season. And we saw there was interest in Marino. He has left the club, but he's not gone to Dortmund. I just checked Dortmund's team. He's not in there, so I'm not sure where he has gone. But Marino has left Villarreal, so we do need to go and try and get a centre midfielder in the transfer market. So far, There's no other new signings to tell you about. Botman, the only one of this episode as it is right now. We do have our first game of the season nearly upon us. Osasuna will be the side we are facing to kickstart the La Liga season, as we have now seen a new signing. Jamal Musiala, welcome. I said we needed to mean business this season. An 85 rated new superstar joins Villarreal. Welcome, Musiala. What a signing this is. Oh, man. The side that Emery is putting together here. Could we win the league? Could we win it? We saw how good myself and Nunez was in the 6 months that we were here. And, well, it might well be our year. A £75 million Schlotterbeck has joined West Ham United. Oh, what a signing. Musiala. Welcome. I'm really excited to see how he plays. Although that is not something we want to see. Chelsea confirmed Nunez talks. He's only been here since January last year. Why would we be looking to sell him now? That doesn't make sense. Don't let him go. Because, as I say, the side that Emery's putting together here looks to be a real force, especially with us playing Champions League football this season as well. As I've just realised, where is Danjuma? He's also, I think, left the club. Botman, Coates, Milenkovic is gone. So why are we selling so many players? Milenkovic is left. We've got Botman and Coates, who will be the two starting centre-backs. Not sure where Milenkovic is gone. It doesn't seem to be showing me in the news whenever we sell a player, only if we bring players in. Because I've also seen that we don't have Danjuma at the club anymore, which is making me think, do I switch to play left wing so that Ismaila Sarr can play? Who knows? Maybe Sarr will start the game here. First game of the La Liga season is upon us. Musiala is actually playing left midfield, as Parejo and Morlanes will be the two central midfielders. Nunez and Kramaric up front. Nunez potentially on the way out to Chelsea, but hopefully not. Vargas starting in goal in place of Rulli. So we've done really well to strengthen, but then we've let players go that we probably shouldn't have let players go. And the only thing now then is that we need to make sure we replace them. Otherwise, I'm not sure what will happen in regards to our performances. First game of the new season, and we are into it. Klaassen, ball forward. Calabria a little bit out of position here. Ruben Garcia finding Mateta, who can play it off towards Thiago Thomas. Lovely ball through, and that's not the start Villarreal would have been hoping for. Luke Bacchio scoring for Osasuna. I don't know how it was all so easy. I'm just going to stop using the team press button, the secondary contain, for the moment, and see if that's the reason why there's so much space. Maybe not, because Klaassen just nearly made it 2-0. So I genuinely am still trying to figure out whether or not it's the team press or whether or not the AI just can't defend, because it was all too easy once again for them to create the chance. Kramaric with the run through. There's the ball, surely to make it 1-1. He's got to, and he does. Villarreal 1, Osasuna 1. 10 minutes in, 2 goals. Defending, non-existent from either side. Cucurella, Botman, forward to Parejo. Musiala on the left side. Parejo got me to the right as well. Playing with such width at the moment. And here's the ball then to Kramaric. The overlap coming in from Calabria, which I turned back inside and used that to try and open up some space. It's too easy. It's way too easy for us to get the shot away. Osasuna have got to do better. We will take that gladly, though, as Villarreal are 2-1 in front. Nunez, Kramaric, Nunez again. And we are now beginning to find our rhythm. Ball out wide from Kramaric will reach me. Nunez waiting in the middle as we cut it back on the left foot. Now the ball into Nunez. He controls it well. Nunez towards Kramaric. Kramaric for 3. It is 3. That goal that Osasuna scored, spurring us into life. Thiago Thomas has Ruben Garcia to his left. There's the ball. Ruben Garcia now then for Osasuna to make it 3-2. Saved by Vargas. Half-time here at the Estadio de la Ceramica. It was a poor start to the game. Luke Bacchio with the goal inside 4 minutes. But the response from Villarreal was good. But neither side really that great defensively. So there's probably to be more goals in this game. Luke Bacchio. Now Klaassen. Luke Bacchio will get it back from Klaassen. He has been their best player, Luke Bacchio, on this pitch right now. Osasuna, everything they've done in the way of an attack has come through him. They need to get him on the ball a whole lot more. And Mateta! 3-2. Luke Bacchio involved. Mateta finishes. And Villarreal have not got the points here. Don't think for a second this game is done. Mateta with a rocket into the top corner. Brilliant finish. Villarreal a bit shaky now. just the single goal in this. And as I've said, if Osasuna get Luke Bacchio on the ball a whole lot more, he is their best player right now. Villarreal's substitution as Kramaric has gone off and Avila is on. What I am slightly concerned about is when you look at our defence during this game, have we got the defence to win a league title? We know we can score goals. That's not been a problem. That wasn't a problem last year. You could say the problem was defensively, and today we've given up 2 goals, and Osasuna have had other chances as well that we've had to either make saves from or, you know, block. So it's not been like it's all Villarreal. Musiala into the box looking for Nunez! 4-2. We said scoring goals wasn't the problem last year. We've just got to shore up our defence. Nunez with his first of the season, made by Musiala. Avila does well there to win that ball back. For a second, it looked like the chance might have gone for Villarreal. Still could be a chance though. Nunez, Avila off the post. He should have scored, you feel. It should be 5-2 Villarreal. It might still be as we pick the pocket here of Barisic. And now the ball finding Musiala to Nunez. Bardoni saving. Musiala was selfless. Barisic's ball into the box. It was aimed towards Thiago Thomas, but it is Villarreal who have the ball. A minute to go plus injury time now then, as we will pick up victory in our first league match of the new season. And Villa looking to add our 5th. Doesn't get the chance to yet. Diamande doing well. And there is full time. It is 4-2 Villarreal. 3 points picked up, but a lot to address defensively in the game. And we have to be at our best defensively this season if we want a league title. Stay with you as well. We'll see what has happened in the way of any of the other games. You can see we are probably deserved victors there. 10 shots to their 7. More possession. So yeah, happy to get the first victory of the season. And also man of the match. Level 30 as well. All 3 manager rating objectives achieved. Any news to talk about though? Doesn't look like it for the moment, as there is some transfers happening. We want to keep our eyes on Nunez. Will he go to Chelsea? And will he end up leaving after only being here for 6 months, which would be not ideal whatsoever. I think what we will look to do then is take a look at the squad hub. And I might actually leave the episode there today, my friends. I want to thank you all so much for all of your incredible support. If we could hit 900 likes, that would be amazing. I will say there should be an episode for you anyway tomorrow. This episode was really strange because, as I say, I've never started on the bench before in a final. So to only play half an hour of a final when I hype it up so much was really strange. So I thought I had to give you at least one more game there with the first match of the new season with Villarreal. As you can see, Rulli is still at the club. Not sure why he didn't start. Vargas was the player preferred to him in that first game of the new season. As I'm scrolling through, there is still potential for another central midfielder to join us. Musiala is a fantastic signing. However, he did play at left midfield in the last one, so I'm not sure if he'll stay there or if he'll be playing in centre mid. So we'll have to wait and find out. In terms of what to expect for this season, Champions League football, aiming for a league title and aiming to really take our career to the next level. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, a like would be greatly appreciated. As I said, 900 would be awesome, 900 likes, but you will still get an episode tomorrow anyway. So yeah, even if we don't quite hit 900, which I'm sure we will because you are all fantastic and you are all legends, you'll still be looking forward to another My Player Career Mode episode tomorrow. Also, there is a Where to Put Your Skill Points video coming out as well today at the later time of 5 PM. This video should have gone live at 4. In which case, an hour later, check back on the channel. My Player, Where to Put Your Skill Points. It will have gone out, and it is as striker for the first episode, or the first video, I should say. But yeah, that's all we've got for you today. Until next time, stay safe, everyone. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Look after each other, take care, and I will see you all again very, very soon. Until then, adios!